so how long has the tattoo shop been here?
This one's 12 years.
Yeah.
But I think it was 12 years when I came here. So now it might be 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
14 years, I'd say.
So yeah, that's dope that you were eyeing it for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, you manifested it.
I think so. You know, this was the first tattoo shop I ever discovered. Like when Instagram came out, because I actually live around here, right? I live in the neighborhood. So when you're on Instagram and you're seeing stuff, like you see stuff that's relevant to you, local, right? This was the first shop I ever found. And I was like, wow, the work these guys do here is insane. And then I looked at my work at the time. I was probably like, I don't know, 17, 16, I'm not sure. I looked at my work at the time, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, this is no good. I got to get like these guys.
Now you're up here with them.
And now I'm here.
Now you're up
being taught by the great.
Yeah. That's dope. I'm glad that artwork and just the whole environment of where you are now with your artwork and the tattooing is just part of your healing journey. You know what I mean? Like for me, you know, part of my healing is working out. I built a home gym, you know.
Nice.
So when I'm ready, I just go downstairs.
That's awesome.
And then even with my family, just being around my children, that's part of my healing. So you know,
I'm trying to do that right now. I have a grappling dummy.
Okay.
But it's only half full, half stuffed.
Yeah, you said you got into
jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
For a while.
For a few months. What was it, like 3-4 months, I'd say?
Yeah.
I had to quit. It was just a little bit expensive.
Okay, but it allowed you to get some of that pent-up energy.
Yeah, I did. It was so cool. It's nice to learn. I would actually also recommend every female to learn jiu-jitsu. Every female needs to learn jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why jiu-jitsu specifically?
Well,
why not karate or the other?
Jiu-jitsu is all grappling, right?
Okay, because that's where you could find yourself in a situation where you're just wrestling with somebody.
So there was one class. How it works is basically you do open rolls. That's what you do. It's like you roll. So people will be like, oh, you want to roll? And then you start rolling on the mats, right? And you just get into whatever positions to try and submit the other person. And there was a lot of positions.
I ain't messing with you.
I was a newbie, right? I was getting my ass kicked all the time. But there was a lot of positions that I was getting into where I was like, this is probably what a sexual assault is like. And then the fact that I knew what I need to be doing with my body to not allow myself to submit to this person, that's when I was like, every woman needs to learn this.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
absolutely.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I know.
Highly recommend it.
I agree with that. And also, it doesn't hurt to go to the gun range and learn how to
I want to do that too.
shoot a pistol. Yeah, me and my girl go sometimes, you know, to the gun range, you know.
Which one?
I can't remember, something north. It's somewhere north.
Target?
I can't remember. I don't think it's Target. I'm not sure what it's called. You know?
All right.
I only went there once, you know, but I want to go back.
Let me know. I've been trying to go.
No, you just go. Just pull up, yo. It's dope, and it's therapeutic too. You know what I mean? Just letting off some steam, yo. You know? Yeah, yo. It's pretty cool. Are there any misconceptions about your story or domestic violence in general that you'd like to address?
Misconceptions about my story. Well, I'm sure people that are not on my side have some misconceptions about what happened, right? But all I have to say is evidence.
The legal system has spoken.
Oh, yeah, legal system has spoken. Because, like, you know, I have my disclosure and everything, and I got some statements in there from some people. They were saying complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah, false statement.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know what story you guys want to tell.
Well, that's the victim side, right, of the family or the friends, whoever that's on the victim side saying all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the legal system has spoken. They did the investigation thoroughly, obviously, because they kept the charge. It's not like they dropped the charge right away or didn't even charge you. They charged you. You went through the process, stayed a month in jail, eventually got bailed, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
What role did support system, whether friends, family, or professionals, play in your recovery? Like, just to let people know again, you had your relationship with your mom at that point before the abuse, before you got into the situation. Part of the reason why you weren't even home is because it was a little rocky.
Yeah.
Your dad wasn't really around; he was in
Yeah.
the States, but I think he was here at that point.
Yeah.
Aurelia, I think. He was living in Aurelia, I think.
Aurora,
one of them
New
spots.
Market, somewhere over there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and when you got charged, they rallied around you. Your mom came through and your dad came through.
Oh no, my dad.
No?
He came through after.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Afterwards, yes,
After
yes.
you got charged, like
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. They rallied around you.
Yeah.
When you got arrested, you know what I mean. Your dad. I remember you said your dad called the police station one day,
Yeah.
and the guy was like, "Excuse me, you're." Something about the cop basically was trying to
Your daughter
cast
killed
spells.
that
Yeah,
man.
they're trying to cast spells and put doubt in your
Yeah.
dad's mind, and your dad was like, "Look,
you."
asshole."
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all due respect, fuck you.
There you go.
Click.
So
I love that.
The folks, your folks are rallied around you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So how has it been since then? Like with your family? And
So good. Oh yes, it's been amazing. I have a
Yeah?
great relationship. Yeah, with my mom, my grandfather, my uncle, my aunt, everybody. Right. I probably couldn't have done it without them. Like my friends as well. My family was very supportive because I was having some outbursts here and there. Right. A lot of stress pent up while I was dealing with the charges. And
Naturally.
yeah. And they were very supportive. They just let me express whatever I needed to express. Nobody took anything personally. It's not like I was the one attacking them, right?
What about your dad? How's your relationship with your dad now?
I mean, he's cool. I mean, it's kind of like same shit. Like not the closest, but he's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You could call in and talk to him.
Not really.
No.
Nah.
So
Unfortunately.
after you came out and those charges were dropped, he never sought to like just continue to be your protector or just be around you.
You know, I don't want to say too much, but I know he means the best. I know he means well. But there's just certain things about a person that they're just hardwired a certain way, or you can't change a person to a certain extent. I know he means the best. Much love to him. If he ever wants to chat one day, like we can chat and all, but I don't think it can.
So when's the last time you spoke to him?
A while ago.
Wow.
Yeah, shit happens, you know?
It is what it is.
It's all good. Still love the guy, but I think it's better.
I get it.
I
get it. If you could speak to your younger self before all this happened, what would you say to her?
If I could speak to my younger self before all this happened, I'd tell her, you're all right. You're okay. Don't worry about it. Don't stress.
You think you felt you're under a lot of pressure growing up?
I think, yeah, growing up, I had very low self-esteem. I was very self-conscious. And I just, very low self-worth, right? I was constantly trying to please other people, putting myself at the very last of the list constantly, right? And clearly that's how I got myself into a situation like that, right? That only kind of makes sense that that's where it came from, was a lack of self-worth. So if I could talk to my younger self, I'd probably just boost her up and be like, you're good. Don't listen to everybody else.
Don't listen to outside noises.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You're fine, yeah. You'll be okay.
I second that too. Because I feel like that's one thing I struggled with growing up, especially being physically abused by my own father, is that, you know, I look for outside sources for validation, you know? So self-esteem was very low. Putting myself around people that probably didn't have my best interest in hand.
That too.
So, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, so, but eventually, once you get to a certain point and you go through these things and you hit rock bottom and you got to pick yourself back up and it's like, okay, you know what? You can do this. You can do this, and that's when you reclaim you. You reclaim your identity. You reclaim who you are.
That's an important thing that I feel like everybody needs to do, even like regardless of like a very traumatic situation like this. Everybody needs to heal their inner child. Like,
big time.
Go rewind a little bit.
Well, so one thing I always look for when I connect with people is speaking with their inner child. If I can't connect with if my inner child can't connect with your inner child, then we really don't have a relationship. We're not really talking about that. Most of the relationships, sacred relationship I have, it's through our inner child talking to each other. You know what I mean? So like with my Empress, that's one thing we have. You know, like I know what she went through growing up, and she knows what I went through growing up. So we could understand each other in that way.
I hope I get that one day.
Inshallah, one day. That reminds me. So have you been dating? Because I remember you had a boyfriend when we first did the interview.
I was seeing somebody. Yeah. Okay. Still making bad choices. Let me just say that.
But not as bad as before. Nothing abusive.
No. Okay. God, no.
Okay.
So actually, around that time, I still made bad choices. I was still giving dudes benefit of the doubt because you would have thought that a dude, like, because everybody knows what I've been through, right?
So when you meet a person, you're not hiding it. You're not trying.
I'm not hiding it. But so I've seen, two people. Both of them already knew what I had been through from their own. Like one of them had known me from before. The other one had met me afterwards, but he knew already. So you would think that they would kind of be, understanding, nice, like, oh, fuck, this girl's been through a lot, let's not mess with her.
Yeah, treat you with glove hands and just try to.
This is the thing I'm noticing with me now. It's crazy. So I feel like now that people know that I can get like this, that I have that capability, now this may be a stretch, but I feel like it kind of like dampens their ego a bit about themselves. It's like a real narcissistic thing. So these people poke at me a lot. Yeah, I've been having issues. Can't lie.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, so
we're trying to aggravate.
Not aggravate.
Bring out a side of you.
Not aggravate, like if anything physical, but listen, I've been.
No, I know, not aggravate you. I mean, like just emotionally.
Yeah, they're trying to outsmart me. They're trying to be like, she's not that tough. Oh, look at me, like whatever, that kind of shit. Because I've been dealing with a lot of fucking people playing games and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but me with the intuition, I can see it. Like I know what you're doing. I'm not giving into any of it. You cannot gaslight me anymore. It doesn't work. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like to hold people accountable. So that's my own little anger issue that I still have. Is like it's like why are you doing this? But
no. Listen, that's my thing. Like one of my love languages is acts of service. My next one, close to acts of service, is people who hold themselves accountable. If you cannot hold yourself accountable, we have issues. We cannot move forward. We can't do nothing.
Absolutely.
If you can't see what the issue is, then we can't move forward.
If you don't think that you did anything wrong, if you always justify yourself, like
Mr. Perfect, okay, it's me, I guess.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So still some issues there, but that's not an issue with me anymore. I think that's just the pool of people that I have been around, right?
So what?
Cheaters.
Looking
Liars.
back and the choices you made, like. What adjustment are you making so you can make better choices as far as...
You know what, man? This is the thing. This is probably why I am alone.
Yeah, because you're extra picky.
I'm so hyper vigilant about it. Like I said, I feel like people are playing games with me because they feel like a little bit threatened. You know what I mean? So they want to kind of one-up me in a way.
Yeah, go over and beyond.
Yeah, they want to one-up me in a way.
It's crazy.
It's so weird. Like.